Hi, thanks so much for joining me today. Today, I am going to be sharing with you my second to last devotional in my most recent book, New You Stepping Out in Faith. And what I love about these last two devotionals is that we are going to deep dive into looking at the person that you want to become. Truly and deeply, who do you want to become? Life is so short, and opportunities for growth are ever present, but we must grab them. We really must pursue them. We've really got to be intentional about really thinking about the person it is that we want to be, the kinds of characteristics and habits that we want to develop, and then really intentionally pursue that and go after that. So let's dig into today's devotional. The title is, fittingly, Who Do You Want to Become? And our opening reading is from the book of Jeremiah 29:11-13, which I wasn't turned into my Bible right off the bat, but says from the Lord, I know the plans I have for you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I want you to think right now, what does plans for a hope and a future look like for you? When you hear those words, what does hope and future mean for you right now, at this stage in your life? Today, you are going to work on choosing one focus word. We're choosing a word to set the intent for your year. And I don't care if you're watching this video in January or June, I want you to choose a word that you have at the front of your mind that sets the tone for your year, sets the tone for who it is you are trying to become. So you're going to choose one focus word that represents what you most hope God will do in you or in your life. Even if you've chosen a word this year, this process that we're about to go through will still be a beneficial exercise. This one word will help bring focus, clarity, and vision for the growth that you hope to experience. It'll characterize the changes you want to see in your life. Consider keeping this word front and center for a year from the time that you choose it, regardless of when you begin this process, as you seek God's guidance and growth in your life. Often people choose a focus word at the start of the year, oftentimes pairing it with New Year's resolutions. However, you can do this at any time. Take a moment to reflect on past resolutions you've made. So at the time of filming this video, it's the beginning of February. And I can tell you already by now, some people have made resolutions that they're seeing aren't really coming to pass, or are more difficult to live out than they imagined, or have already fallen by the wayside. I want you to think of resolutions that you have made in the past. Resolutions often address negative behaviors that we want to change. So for example, I want to stop overeating. I want to stop running late every morning. I'm tired of being disorganized. I want to lose weight. I want to become better with time management. I want to use my planner on a regular basis. Notice how these goals are often rooted in regret. I haven't been living up to this. I haven't done X, Y, or Z, and now I want to have the change. Okay, while regret can be a powerful motivator, it's not always the best source of vision. I want you to just think about the difference between regret and vision, because there is a difference. With vision, we focus on character formation. We want to move forward with vision, not regret. We focus on character formation with vision, not simply behavior modification for the changes that we want to make. Okay, so just really start to notice the difference. Focusing on vision, the vision I have for my character, not behavior modification because of regret. If you desire to be more disciplined in your physical health, ask yourself, what kind of person lives a disciplined life? If you want better time management and organization, ask yourself, what kind of person lives with intentionality and purpose? So I want you to begin by making a list of at least 10 characteristics of the person you want to become. Like, literally do this. I did this the other morning, and I thought, oh, this is going to be easy because there's so many words I can think of to describe the person I want to be. Joyful, calm, wise. And once I got to maybe like number 6 or so, I had to kind of like stop and actually think, oh, actually 10 didn't just rattle off as quickly and easily as I thought. I want you to literally make a list of 10. Sit down in a quiet moment, maybe first thing in the morning during quiet time, and write out a list of 10. What 10 characteristics would you want most to describe who you are as a person? Think about the traits and motives of being someone like that. Don't hold back or limit yourself by thinking, I'll never be this way, or this is too ambitious. Let this be a time of brainstorming and dreaming big. Write each word on its own line. Once you have your list, define each word in your own terms. Look up their definitions and synonyms, and consider whether you can find them in the Bible. You may discover a word that resonates even more than your initial choice. And I've started doing this process, and one word leads me to another. I'm looking up in the concordance of my Bible. I'm looking up, can I find that word in my Bible? I did literally look up in the dictionary some of the definitions of these words. Like, what does it literally say? And then it lists the synonyms, and then that brings me to another word. Take some time and do that. And it really helps you to solidify the character traits that you would love to have define you. Here are some examples to inspire your list: boldness, joy, pause, faith, depend, enough, stillness, knowledge, wisdom, discipline, diligence, love, patience, purpose, steward, clarity, humility, kindness, strength, peace, shine, power. So at this stage, keep your list long. Allow for time for reflection and prayer as you seek clarity. You may have tried and failed to change before and concluded that you'll always be the way you are. This is self-deception and a lie. The Bible reminds us, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone, the new has come. It's time to fully step into the power that you have in Jesus Christ. You have the fruit of the Spirit. You have a spirit of love, of power, of self-discipline. Spend time in prayer, asking God to reveal the word he desires for you this season. Ask him to provide clarity, courage, and focus as you step into the person he has called you to become. Seek his wisdom and strength, and trust that he is working in you to transform your heart and character. I would love to hear about any part of this process. Always feel free to drop a comment, send me a message. I'd love to hear about the list that you are creating. And in the next video, we'll dive into the last devotional. We will narrow this down to one word to set the vision for your year to come. So until then, I'll see you next time.